Did you know Nike? No. What? Let me show you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very pleasant day. We are from Group 2. The Fantastic Five will present to you about Nike Incorporated Organization. So, be sure to lend your ear during the presentation. This is the overview of our presentation today. Firstly, we'll talk about Nike and continue with their vision and mission. Then, we'll present to you about Nike's ethical objectives, SMART objectives and CSR. We will also talk about Nike's strategy and tactics and soft metrics and SWOT analysis. These are the tools they use to grow their business. Lastly, we'll present to you about Nike's internal and external changes throughout these years. Let's begin with a little introduction about Nike. Nike Incorporated is an American multinational corporation that is engaged in the design, development, manufacturing, and worldwide marketing and sales of footwear, apparel, equipment, accessories, and services. It is the world's largest supplier of athletic shoes and apparel, and a major manufacturer of sports equipment. Nike markets its product under its own brand, as well as Nike Golf, Nike Pro, Nike Plus, Air Jordan, Nike Blazers, Air Force, Nike Dunk, Air Max, and many more. Nike sponsors many high-profile athletes and sport teams around the world with the highly recognized trademark of Just Do It and the swoosh logo. Next is Nike's vision and mission. Nike's vision is to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. Nike's mission is to do everything possible to expand human potential. They do that by creating groundbreaking sport innovation, by making their product more sustainable, by building a creative and diverse global team, and by making a positive impact in communities we live now.
Okay, the next one is ethical objectives. To bring inspiration and show more content, use green products, inform everyone about their activities and make the world a better place. So when Nike use environmental friendly materials to produce their product, at the same time they could save the world and also could attract more customers to buy their product. And then for SMART objectives, as we all know, SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time specific. So 50% girls participation is under measurable, which their target is representation of women in global corporate workforce. And then career opportunity and upward mobility for women by 2025 is under town specific, which means by 2025 they could employ more women employees under their company. And then for CSR, corporate social responsibility. So for customers is high quality and reasonable price, and responsibility to satisfy the interests of customers. This is because customers is the main factor that affect companies' revenue from sports shoes, apparel, and equipment market. So, which means the more customers they get, the more growth in sales revenue they will possess. The next one is for community, developed through the Nike Foundation, established program which is active schools and youth program, donate funds and sports shoes, apparel and equipment. Because community is like significant influence on Nike's CSR spending and also leave positive impact on communities. And then the last one is employees, fair compensation, career development opportunities, and focus on internal leadership and team building. Because as a stakeholder, employees' performance directly translates to business performance. So when employees performing well, it shows that the business also performing well on making profit.
Now I'm going to explain about the strategies and tactics Nike utilized to rise up to the top of their industries. I will start off with the strategies. One of its strategies is continuous focus on innovation and emphasis on its research and development department. And they do their best to produce footwear, apparel and athletic equipment that can reduce or eliminate injury, help in athletic performance and maximize comfort and enjoyment. According to Nike, innovation is the heart of Nike's business growth strategy, and it uses this innovation in order to become more sustainable company and to keep up with the competition and customer demands. For example, Nike developed a shoe that will auto-lace when you put your heel in the shoe. Okay, the second strategy is Nike's premium pricing strategy, which target the customer who develop a special kind of intimacy with the product that ultimately leads to the development of loyalty. Since the loyalty has been established between the company and consumer, Nike takes the advantage to associate their consumer with their price. Therefore, Nike knows that consumer will be ready to pay for the product that bears the Nike logo, and even sometimes the price can reach $1,000, but still there must be someone that willing to buy it.
Next, I will talk about Nike's unsolved metrics strategy. Firstly is the product development. Product development is an introduction of new products to grow sales revenues. It is the primary growth plan for Nike. Product development deals with the innovation of new technologies. For example, Nike has teamed up with Apple to launch Nike Plus. Nike Plus is a digital sports kit comprising a sensor that attaches to your running shoe and a wireless receiver that connects to your iPod. Apart from listening to music while you jog, the device will calculate your speed, distance and the calories you have burned without bringing your phone or smartwatch. Next is the market penetration. Market penetration is a secondary intensive growth strategy to increase sales revenue in existing markets. This strategy helps in generating large profits on sales. For example, Nike distribute more and an extensive number of athletic shoes to American customers by selling their products on cheaper price. We can see that Nike's products are a lot cheaper in American's country. Next is the market development. Market development is the most profitable strategy of a company because it helps to expand the company growth by targeting new markets. Additionally, Nike invests in new technologies to penetrate new market segments. For example, Nike plans to open its shoe retailing shops in Africa to generate more profits. Lastly is the diversification. Diversification is developing new business to achieve growth. It deals with the introduction of a new products in a new market. It supports Nike's generic competitive strategy of differentiation through new business. This can be proven through Nike's development of apparel and sports goods. In earlier times, Nike production was based only on sports shoes, but now we can see that Nike already have their own apparel, equipment, accessories and services.
Next is SWOT analysis. The strengths are strong brand image, rapid innovation process, and extensive global production and distribution network. Nike's strong brand image evolves based on product quality. The company's effective marketing campaign also contribute to the strength. Also, rapid innovation process are a core factor in Nike's ability to create cutting-edge designs for its athletic footwear, equipment, and apparel. The company's extensive global production and distribution network is a strength that enables the business to support global market dominance. Weaknesses are labor controversies, limitations in the product mix, limited presence in developing markets. Labor controversies continue to plague Nike's business, especially in considering production facility in developing countries. These witnesses negatively impact the company's brand image. Also, even though Nike Incorporated has expanded its product mix through the year, the resulting product lines are still limited in capturing a larger share of sports shoes, equipment and apparel market. Moreover, the company suffers from limited presence in developing markets, partly because of issue with pricing, imitation and patent protection. The opportunity are improve labor or employment practice, improve the product mix, increase market presence in developing countries. Nike has the opportunity to improve its labor practice to address controversies in this area of business. Proactive strategies for this concern can lead to an improved brand image. Another opportunity is for Nike to improve its product mix to attract more customers, especially non-athletes. The company also has the opportunity to improve its presence in developing market to benefit from this market high growth potential. The threats are tough competition, rapid technological innovation and imitation. Nike face tough competition considering other major players like Adidas. Also, rapid technological innovation could further increase competitive pressure if Nike does not innovate as rapidly. In addition, imitation remains a threat, especially in the developing countries with poor legal protection for patents.
The next point that we are going to discuss is about the changes that Nike have gone through. The changes that occur is need to improve the performances of the organization. It can be divided into two parts, which are internal and also external. Starting off with the internal, the changes that they have gone through is the strategic changes. Due to the new entrants in the market, it results in competition among the organization. This is because they offer alternative kinds of sport products compared to Nike, which only offers sport shoes. Therefore, they had implemented diverse product offering in different categories such as apparel, sportswear, and training. This can be related with the ENSOF metric strategies, which is diversification. Next point is the external changes that the organization have gone through, which are due to the economic condition. The biggest market of Nike is in the US, was facing severe financial crisis, which is affecting the sales as customers are postponing their spending. This is indirectly affect the manufacturing cost as its manufacturing base is in Asia and the cost of material and labor is on upward trend. And the last point for external changes is due to the environmental change. The first obvious threat that we can see is during the pandemic. Due to the COVID-19, Nike had to close down their store in multiple countries. For example, in the United States, New Zealand, and also Australia. As a result, their total sales in 2020 have decreased slightly because of the pandemic. Therefore, their solution to solve this problem is by strengthening their online operation by targeting a new market, which is the online buyers. This is one of the ENSOF metric strategies, which is the market development. There are important lessons for all of us in this. First, never define your business according to the product, service, or technology you sell. They are just means to a greater end. Instead, sell the aspirational goal that your solution enables customers to achieve. Second, implement your own category offense by determining all the tasks your target customer are trying to accomplish within your strategic domain and where they struggle given current solution. The insight you discover can enable you to bring to bear your full array of capabilities on what matters most to customers, generate new and improved solutions, and establish competitive advantages. So I think that's all from us. With that, we thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.